Let this video be a lesson for a lot of you men. Women who deem men as beta or low-hanging fruit, or if she doesn't have that much attraction for, what she'll do is make rules for that type of man. But the men who she deems as alpha or who she's attracted to, she'll break those rules. Women who make things difficult for men, they want to challenge his authority. They want to break him down slowly. A lot of women don't like to follow a man's lead because in this gynocentric world where the future is female and they're pushing this agenda about female empowerment, things are supposed to be effortless. But when you're trying to get together with a woman and hang out and do these different things, she's going to make excuses. She's going to act like she's not available. She's going to take a long time to get back to you when you guys are together in close quarters. She's not going to want to make things happen. It's because she wants to slowly break you down. Women who make things tough on you for no reason, and they do it intentionally, it's because they want to control the situation. You got to stay away from these women and get rid of these women because they're no good. They're going to make life tough on you. And they see it as a game to see a man work. A lot of women are taught from early on, they read different books, they listen to their friends, and they tell them, make the men that you like, don't show your hand. Don't make things easy for him. Make him work, make him break his back, make him perform a lot of tricks, make him do different things for you. Now, I recently had a one-on-one session with a subscriber, and he met this woman through mutual friends, and he found her really attractive, and they scheduled a get together. He texted her and said, hey, let's get together and hang out. I'll cook dinner. We'll have some wine. And she stated, oh, I like a man that can cook. Very attractive. So they set the date, they set the time. And the day of, 3 days before they're supposed to hang out, she said, hey, I don't feel comfortable going to another man's house. Let's go out and eat instead. So she switched the plans up. And this guy here, he said, okay, that's no big deal. And now what she's saying is, I want to be difficult. I want things my way. And also she's saying she's not really that attracted to you. She doesn't really like you like that. When you deal with these type of women who change plans, who have maybe dates or maybe get-togethers, or she'll get back to you, those are difficult women. You don't want to deal with those women because they'll make life tough for you. They'll be jerking you around, playing all these different games. So after he set the plans to come to his house, she broke those plans and he went along with it, which was the wrong move. They went out for a date, and then after the date, he went in to hug and kiss the woman, and she gave him a hip-to-hip hug and a kiss on the cheek. So he said, hey, do you want to come back to my place? Because he thought, hey, she's comfortable now. He bought dinner, which is the wrong move. And, he thought she was going to, come over and get together afterwards, have some a fun night. And she stated, I have a headache. I don't feel like it. Maybe next time. And then she said, I normally don't come back to guys' house on the first date. I make guys wait a minimum of 3 dates. So she wants him to take her on 3 good dates before she goes back to a guy's house, which is whack because she stated that she was going to come over the first time, and now she's making him jump through hoops and take her on minimum of 3 good dates. Again, women break rules for men who they're sexually attracted to, and they make rules for men who they deem as low-hanging fruit. Now, on this third date he took her on the second, he took her on the third one, they went to a Philadelphia 76ers game. And he picked her up, and he got 2 tickets. He even bought her a Ben Simmons jersey, authentic as well. And he bought her drinks, he bought her food, and as they're sitting down hanging out, the kiss cam came on at the halftime show, and she specifically said, I hope that the cam doesn't come on us because I'd be embarrassed, which means she doesn't really like him like that. He also tried to grab her hand, and she pulled her hand away at the game. So she's leeching off this guy, and he doesn't even realize it because he wants to get laid. He's blinded by the games. He doesn't mind her being difficult because he wants, to be taken care of sexually after this whole ordeal, because he went along with her 3-day rule or 3-date minimum plan, which is all games. See, women who do these type of things, that jerk you around, that drag you along, that make things difficult, they really have a deep-seated envy and hate for men. They like to see men struggle. A lot of these women, they text their friends and they say, hey, this guy's jumping through hoops. He's trying. Women like to see men try, even though they have no real interest in them. They like to make things difficult unnecessarily because they love to see you be broken down. And then when they're done dealing with you, they just toss you to the curb and toss you to the side and it's over with. Now, after the 3rd date, after they was leaving the stadium, he asked, hey, do you want to come back to my place? And she specifically stated, I'm not feeling well. I got work tomorrow in the morning. Maybe another time. See, women who make things difficult like this, they don't really like you. And if the women actually do like you, they're going to come through. They're going to effortlessly give you what you want. See, these type of women, they're deemed as alpha females. And that means she's works at a company, maybe she has degrees or whatever, and she wants things done her way. Because a lot of these women, they work at these corporate offices and they work these supervisor positions or managerial positions, and they're used to telling individuals and men what to do. So when they go out and about and hang out outside of work, they still have that mind frame of making things difficult for another man. Women who make things difficult, like this guy here and this female, she doesn't like you. She gets a hit off seeing you struggle and try. Now, after she said that the 3rd date, the next day, he woke up, he's texted her, hey, I had a great time with you last night. And she stated to him, I don't think this is going to work out. The vibe is not good. Good luck. See, he could have nipped all that in the bud when he invited her over to his place for dinner and she said no, she changed plans. He could have cut it off altogether and said, you know what, that's it. I don't want to go out to eat with you. I don't want to take you out. See, too many men accommodate women because they want her to feel good because he wants to get laid. A lot of men put up to too many games with women because they want to get laid. Women who act difficult, you have to cut them off. If she's not going with your program and going with the flow and she's changing up plans, or she just seems like she doesn't want to get together with you in close quarters and make something happen sexually, it's not worth it because you will be jumping through a lot of hoops. And even if after those 3 days she gives it up to you, she spreads her legs for you, 3 to 4 more dates, it'll take her to do it again. So it's like a rat race. You're going to continue to go through the headaches and games. If a woman is putting you through these difficult times and it seems like, wow, why is she acting like this? And she's just smacking her lips and moving all these different ways, and you don't want her around. Trust me, life is already tough enough.